y'all, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I am Leisha. Thank you for tuning in to my channel, and if you are not new, thank you for returning. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be giving you some tips and tricks on how to survive your high school life, because let me tell you, high school can be a little bit rough, but you'll eventually get through it. So yeah, I have about 10 tips that I'm going to give you from my own personal experience. I'm going into my junior year, so I have about 2 years of experience. But anyways, I do hope you guys use these tips in your actual lives, and if you do, please let me know which ones, and let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys do enjoy this video, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and click the notification bell. Also, if you haven't, so we get a notification every time I upload a new video, so that way, in case you need some more tips in your life, I'm always here. And also make sure to follow me on all my social medias. They're down in the description box below. And without any further ado, let's get into these tips. So I have all of my tips in this little notebook here that I got from Walmart. So I have about 10 tips, and yeah, the first tip is to either play a sport that you've been playing or try a new sport. Look, I know you're thinking, well, I'm not the most athletic person ever. Trust me, you don't have to be. Golf, you do not have to be an athletic person. Tennis, you do, stuff like that, but that doesn't matter. As long as you're like willing to put that work in, willing to ask your coaches questions if you have any. Hey coach, can you help me figure this out? That's the only reason I got better at golf, is I always asked my coaches to help me, and they would show me like how to hit the ball right, like to keep my eye on the ball, etc. So as long as you put that work in and you ask your coaches for help, you're gonna get better. So yeah, just trying a new sport though. It doesn't really matter how bad you suck. It honestly doesn't. As long as you have fun, the coaches are going to enjoy you around. And especially if you're a great teammate, they're going to love you even more. The second tip is be you always. Never feel like you have to change yourself for another person, or maybe for your girlfriend or boyfriend. Like, if they're acting a certain way, don't ever think, oh my god, do I need to change myself? Do I need to get prettier because he likes this girl? Do I need to get skinnier? Do I need to get rid of my acne because of him? Listen, if you're going to do anything to change your body, your physical features at all, or even change your hair color, don't do it for anybody else but you. Because once people start to see that you start to change yourself for them, then they're going to basically call you fake and be like, oh, well, you change yourself for everybody. And yeah, we never want to be classified as that person. We always want to be known as that person who has always been you, no matter what. So yeah, just remember to be you. People are going to come and go. The people who stay are truly meant to be in your lives, and the people who leave are clearly just there for a moment in time. Third tip is make new friends. High school is probably the quickest of 4 years that will go by. Like, honestly, I can't believe I'm already in my 3rd year of high school. I have 2 more years left. And let me tell y'all, even with Corona, it has flown by. It's so crazy, and it's been a great ride. I mean, I've had some fake friends, and I might have been a little toxic at times, but at the end of the day, like I said, you always get through it. So yeah, just making new friends can be really helpful, because, you know, you have new people to talk to, people that you don't know, people you get to experience. Maybe they have a different culture than you, maybe they have a different religion than you, or, you know, different things that are different, because you want somebody who's different. You want to meet someone who's different, and you want to have different friends. You don't just want to be in one specific friend group for all of your high school years, because trust me, friend groups don't hardly last. It takes a lot for them to last. Might last a few months, but all 4 years of high school, that takes a lot. So yeah, just make new friends, be you. Whenever you're making new friends, don't change yourself to impress anybody, because trust me, then they're not gonna like you. Fourth tip is be kind always. I know some people can be very disrespectful, or they can come at you with an attitude or be very rude because they think you did something, or they think you talked about them and you didn't. Trust me, I understand. I have a little bit of an angry side, so I'm trying to be more nice, because honestly, if you kill them with kindness, they're not going to know how to fight back. If you give them that same attitude that they're having, like if they say, I'm going to beat you up, and you say, no, I'm going to beat you up, guess what all that does? It just adds fuel to the fire, and it ends up getting you in trouble, ends up you getting in a fight, and possibly even arrested. I don't know how some schools are when it comes to fighting, so you can even get arrested or maybe even charged. Why would you do all that? Why would you throw that all away? Why would you get a charge when you're just a teenager? Like, no, just kill them with kindness, because they don't know how to fight back. They realize that their words don't mean anything to you, and no matter what, they're always going to come out on top. So once they notice that, they're going to stop. And even if they don't, just keep moving on with your life. Fifth tip is create bonds with your teachers. I have noticed with all my teachers, I've only maybe met one that I didn't really care for. Otherwise though, not the truck being loud, but otherwise I've noticed that I've gotten along with every teacher I've had so far. And like, let me tell y'all, my teachers are extremely nice. They care about me. I could tell they care when literally my golf coaches can tell when something's wrong. Like, if I have a certain look on my face, then they'll be like, hey Leisha, are you okay? Like, are you upset? Are you mad? Is something going on? Like, they literally know when I'm not myself. Like, that's how good of a bond I've created with them. And also, just when you create bonds with teachers, it's just a lot better for you. Like, you don't mind asking them questions like, hey, I need help with this homework. Because I know some kids are scared to ask questions, especially when they don't even know the teacher. But if you create a bond with that teacher, you're going to have no problem. You're not going to be shy. And also, you can laugh with your teachers. You make jokes with them. Like, that's what I do all the time with some of my teachers. Like, we'll be talking about a situation and then we just start joking about it as if we're like actually friends. And so, yeah, I love all my teachers. They're amazing. They have pushed me to do my absolute best. My coaches have done the exact same thing. And I'm so grateful that these people have come into my life. And hopefully I never forget them. The next tip is no fake friends, no toxic friends, none of that, babe. We do not have time to waste 4 years of your high school life on people who do not matter and on people who are not worth your time. If you ever see your friend that you used to, be really good with, and they start acting a different way, just like kind of distance yourself. And if they ever ask why, just be like, you kind of changed on me, man. Like, I can't be friends with somebody who's kind of changing all because they're getting new friends. And if they understand it, then that's good. If they don't understand it, then just be like, I'm sorry. And you just got to move on with your life, because trust me, you don't want to waste your time on fake friends, because otherwise you're just going to be wasting your life. Next tip is make time for homework and studying. A lot of my freshman year, I didn't really study, and so I started kind of doing bad while I was in school. But I noticed the minute I started actually organizing stuff, okay, I'm going to do homework at this time, and then I'm going to get done at this, or I'm going to take a break with this at studying, I noticed my grades started going up. Let me tell you, I know studying is not something that you want to do after you just went through an 8-hour school day. I completely understand, especially if you do sports like me. But trust me, oh my gosh, that truck is so loud. But trust me, it's going to be worth it in the end, because you're going to see your grades really good, and your parents are also going to be proud of you. At least I hope, because I know some parents are very, very strict. So, yeah. Honestly, if you take the time to appreciate your schoolwork is going to appreciate you with an A or B on your test, or your homework or something like that, and then you're going to see an A and B in, the grade book. So, it's worth it in the end. Next one is always be organized. When it comes to school, I always have to organize, like, okay, I'm going to do homework at this time, I have golf practice or basketball practice at this time, because otherwise I'm going to be everywhere, and when I'm everywhere, like, my head, I get really, really stressed. So when I organize out my day, or mostly my week during school, it's a lot easier, because, okay, I know what I'm doing at this time, I know what I'm working on the weekend, I work this time to this time. It's a lot better when you're organized, because then you know the schedule and you won't get off of it. Because let's say you don't do a schedule and you're not organized, you might forget, oh my god, I was supposed to go have a meeting with my teacher at this time, and now it's too late. So yeah, just organizing is a really good tip, especially in high school, because high school's crazy. My second to last tip, ask questions. If you don't ask questions, you're never going to get better, and honestly, you're just going to do really bad on your test, and it's never going to get good for you. I'm not saying you have to directly ask it out in front of all the class, although I do encourage it, because then you'll get a lot better with asking questions and you won't be so shy. But if anything, just pull a teacher aside, talk to them. Hey sir, hey ma'am, I need help with this, I'm not understanding this. And I'm sure they'll, you know, explain it for you, because at least I know my teachers will. They always appreciate when me and other people ask questions, because otherwise when you're just sitting there stuck, you're really never going to get the help that you need, and then you're just going to keep doing horrible. And then the last, sorry y'all, I just saw something in the corner of my eye and I got really scared. Okay, so now so I can talk properly, the last and final tip is to enjoy it. Enjoy your high school years. They're gonna go by so fast. I'm literally telling you, when people used to tell me, oh, your high school years are gonna go by so fast, I'm just all like, yeah, whatever. No, school goes by so slow. Like my middle school, 6th and 7th, that went by like really slow. 8th grade year was done like that. Let me tell y'all, I can vouch, high school goes by so fast. So please try to make the best decisions that you possibly can, so that way you're not always going back in your head like, oh, I wish I would have done this better, stuff like that. Because I do that all the time already, like with middle school and even like the past 2 years of my high school life. But anyways, I hope that you guys use these tips and tricks, and I hope they work for you. And if they do, please let me know, and I will be glad, because I will feel like I'm doing something for you. But anyways, I will see you guys in my next video, and I love you all. Bye.